Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Studyhitz. So friends, in today's video we are going to discuss one of the most important MCQs on John Milton's sonnet on his blindness. This poem is not just about physical blindness, it is about faith in a conflict, patience and the true meaning of service to God. Without any further delay, let's start the MCQs. Question number 1. The poem on his blindness is a blank sonnet. A. Shakespearean, B. Spenserian, C. Petrarchan or D. Terzarima. So the right answer is option number C. Petrarchan. The Italian Petrarchan sonnet structure consisting of an octave A B B A A B B A and sestet C D E C D E with a clear volta. Question number 2. In the poem, the word light primarily symbolizes A. Divine grace, B. Knowledge, C. Fame, or D. Eyesight. So the right answer is option number D. Eyesight. Light refers to Milton's eyesight, which he lost early in life. Symbolically, it also suggests his creative and intellectual power. Number 3. The phrase that one talent which is death to hide alludes to A. Greek mythology, B. Classical tragedy, C. The Bible, or D. Renaissance humanism. So the right answer is option number C. The Bible. This line refers to the biblical parable of the talent Matthew 25, which teaches that hiding God-given abilities is sinful. Number 4. What is Milton's central concern in the octave of the poem? A. Political injustice, B. Fear of divine punishment, C. Loss of fame, or D. Old age. So the right answer is option number B. Fear of divine punishment. Milton's feared that due to blindness he cannot use his talent and God may rebuke him for not serving actively. 5. The question, doth God exact day labor, light denied, expresses A. Faith, B. Confidence, C. Complaint and doubt, D. Gratitude. So the right answer is option number C. Complaint and doubt. The line reflects Milton's inner conflict and questioning of God's justice, wondering if God demands work even when ability is denied. Number 6. The volta turns in the poem occurs when A. Milton talk about blindness, B. He mentioned the parable of talents, C. Patience respond to his doubt, or D. He described God's power. So the right answer is option number C. Patience respond to his doubt. The poem turned from anxiety to acceptance when patience personified answers Milton's complaint. 7. In the sestet, patience emphasizes that God A. reward hard work only, B. need human labor, C. values obedience over action, D. punishes the weak. Right answer is option number C. Value obedience over action. God does not need human work. Submission, patience, and faith are the true form of services. The line "they also serve who only stand and wait" suggests that A. Action is superior to faith, B. Waiting is meaningless, C. Passive obedience is also service, D. God rewards only warriors. So the right answer is option number C. Passive obedience is also service. Milton concludes that patient endurance and acceptance of God will are valid form of divine services. Question number 9. The dominant theme of poem is A. Political freedom, B. Human pride, C. Faith and resignation and loss. So the right answer is option number C. Faith and resignation. The poem moves from personal suffering to spiritual acceptance, emphasizing trust in God. 10. Which literary device is used in personification of patience? A. Metaphor, B. Simile, C. Personification, or D. Allusion. So the right answer is option number C. Personification. Patience is given human qualities, speaking and reasoning, making it clear example of personification. 11. Milton's attitude at the end of the poem can be best described as A. Rebellious, B. Despairing, C. Bitter, D. Calm and reconciled. So the right answer is option number D. Calm and reconciled. The poem ends with spiritual peace as Milton accepts the blindness as a part of God's plan. Number 12. On his blindness can be best be classified as A. Political sonnet, B. A love poem, C. A devotional sonnet, or D. A pastoral elegy. So the right answer is option number C. A devotional sonnet. The poem deals with faith, God, duty, and submission, making it devotional in nature. 13. In the line, when I consider how my light is spent, the word light most nearly means A. Divine wisdom, B. Fame and glory, C. Physical eyesight, or D. Political freedom. So the right answer is option number C. Physical eyesight. So the right answer is option number C. Physical eyesight. Light primarily refers to Milton's eyesight, which he lost early in life. Symbolically, it also suggests his creative power. The phrase from on his blindness, ere half my days, implies that Milton became blind. A. In old age, B. At the peak of success, C. Before middle age, D. After completing his epic. So the right answer is option number C. Before middle age. Milton lost his eyesight before completing half of his expected lifespan, which increases his senses of frustration. The line "and that one talent which is dead to hide." The word talent refer to A. Material wealth, B. Physical strength, C. Literary and intellectual ability, or D. Political power. So the right answer is option number C. Right answer is option number C. Literary and intellectual ability. Talent alludes to the biblical parable of talent, symbolizing Milton's God-given poetic and intellectual abilities. Question number 16. The line "lodged with me useless" reflect Milton's feeling of A. Pride, B. Guilt, C. Anger, or D. Satisfaction. So the right answer is option number B. Guilt. Milton feels guilty that his talent is lying unused because of blindness. 17. In the line, "Doth God exact day, labor light denied." The tone of the speaker is A. Confident, B. Humorous, C. Doubtful and questioning, or D. Celebratory. So the right answer is option number C. Doubtful and questioning. The line expresses inner doubt and complaint, questioning God's justice. Question number 18. The word fondly in "I fondly" ask mean A. Lovingly, B. Foolishly, C. Devotedly, or D. Angrily. So the right answer is option number B. Foolishly. Question number 19. But patience to prevent that murmur soon replies. Patience is an example of A. Metaphor, B. Simile, C. Personification, or D. Symbolism. So the right answer is option number C. Personification. Patience is given the human ability to speak and advise, making it personification. Question number 20. The phrase "bear his mild yoke" means A. Suffer harsh punishment, B. Carry heavy responsibilities, C. Accept God's will humbly, or D. Fight against injustice. So the right answer is option number C. Accept God's will humbly. Yoke symbolizes submission and obedience. Mild suggests God's command are gentle. दोस्तों ये थे टॉप 20 MCQs ऑन हिज ब्लाइंडनेस पोएम के ऊपर जो कि जॉन मिल्टन ने लिखी है। अगर आप लोगों को ये टॉप 20 क्वेश्चन अच्छे लगे हो तो वीडियो को लाइक करिएगा और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। मिलते हैं ऐसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए थैंक यू।